What's up, guys? September 17th. This is my clover update. I've been meaning to put one up because I've had my clover stand for this is the second year now. So we'll just get right to it. So last year was 2016. 2015 is the first time I planted a food plot. That year, 2015, I planted Pure Attraction. I planted a quarter acre of it? No, a half acre of it. That half acre started from there, came all the way up to there. What I saw people doing was doing the opposite, planting clover, then planting a fall food plot. But the year that the brassicas, the year that the brassicas, the year after, so now we're talking spring of 2016. This plot looked like it was tilled over. So 2015 was planted in the fall. It served its purpose for that hunting season. The following year is the spring. So because of the turnips inside there that were constantly getting dug up, this looked like it was tilled pretty much. It was bad dirt. So I took that opportunity to put some clover on it. Clover, just put it right on top of it. That's that summer, if you go back on my videos, it looked terrible. It was all weeds, and I wasn't happy with it. I bought the sleigh, I bought the arrest, I did it, the surfactant, everything, you name it, and nothing worked. Nothing was killing the grass, nothing was killing the broadleaf. So, you know, I'm on a couple forums on Facebook and stuff, so everybody was saying, mow it, mow it, mow it, mow it, mow it. I mowed it, and I could pretty much throw my sleigh out the window, throw my arrest out the window, the surfactant out the window. Mowing, in my experience, is the best thing for a clover plot. It kills, well, it doesn't kill. It brings down the grasses, it brings down the broadleaves. The broadleaves, if you stay on top of them the first year, they ain't going to come back. You know, you're going to get some grass in it, but you're going to have a lot of clover. So the idea behind the mowing is cut the broadleaves out. Hopefully they'll die just from that. And the grass and clover should be at the same height, and the clover will outcompete the grass. And the clover comes up, and the clover wins. So this was only cut once this year. Now, this is the second year. This year I put some low nitrogen fertilizer on it, about 50 pounds. And then right next to it, I did the same process. Last year was a fall food plot, my winter peas. This spring, I broadcast the clover right on it. So I'm building on all my food plots for the following years. So I'm hoping that this clover lasts me at least another 2 years. The goal is to have the field all clover, you know, for a couple of years. I know it's not going to last forever, but it's a lot easier. Not easier, but it's always there. It's not as much work as a full food plot. So I'm going to take you through it. So as you can see, everything besides the clover is that brown. Okay, that in the middle there is all clover. Don't get me wrong, there is grass in here. Okay, it's not a grass-free clover field, but there is clover. And this was, now it looks worse because it was just cut yesterday. Okay, I cut it with my brush hog yesterday, and a lot of the dead grass is laying on it, so it actually looks a little better than what it does now. Nice and lush. Okay? And the deer come out here and just eat all this clover. And they love it. They love it. I mean, you can see where it's kind of nipped off. So you could see the difference between the colors there of the strip. There's the apple trees, and this is the clover. So this is the second year for this clover. I'm going to take you up to what last year was my fall food plot, which has now been overseeded this spring to clover. See, like over here, this is all cut up grass, and the clover's underneath. Now over here, here's the line. Where's the line? Right there's the line from last year to this year. Again, you could see the difference in colors. Again, this was cut. A lot of that brown that you see on top of it is dead grass, but the dark green is all clover. And this gets better, you know. It gets better as the years pass. You know, 1 year. First year it's a little tough, but you see it. You see it. This will be the first stuff to green up in the spring, and the last stuff to turn brown in the fall, next to the brassicas. So that's my process of how I do my clover. It's been working. It's a good way to expand without having to till. It's hot today, boy. So next year, next spring, I'll overseed clover here. And I'll have, let's see, half acre, quarter and a quarter. I'll have 1 full acre of clover here. This will get a little better. I would imagine the one down there will get a little better. And this one will probably look something like this. Hopefully. So, there was one other plot that I did last year. There was a fall food plot that I turned over to clover as well, and I'll go take you to that one now. Okay, so right butted up against our winter greens food plot. Last year was my, what was this? Half acre, quarter acre? I don't remember exactly the size of it. Was my pure attraction food plot, which did phenomenal here. You know, that was the one that, if you guys are following me, the groundhogs or something, you know, got to one edge of it and I had no germination on one side of it. And ended up pulling through. I overseeded it, ended up pulling through. This spring, again like the other one, I just put some clover seeds right on top. Now, I didn't drag them in or anything. I didn't say that before. I didn't do anything to them. I just laid them on top and left them there for the whole year. Around June or July, about June, you could see the clover coming up in through the grass. Since it was my first year planting this clover, I waited till yesterday to cut it for the first time. And there was some in there. I wish I could have videotaped it yesterday, but it was kind of raining. It was a nasty day yesterday. There was some of it, I swear, it had to be 18 inches tall. I swear, I was thinking like I should take this and make a salad out of it. It looked good. It looked good to eat. So it was nice to see the rewards of my hard work. It's satisfying, you know. I never would thought that I would see myself. Any way you want to cut it, this is farming. You know, yeah, it's for deer, but you're putting seeds in the ground. You're turning the earth over. You're farming. I never would have thought I would have enjoyed it so much. So, all clover looks real good. Again, I just cut it yesterday, and yesterday there was some clover that was probably, like I said, 16, 18 inches. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, there was a little bit of grass in it. So, a lot of this you could see, trying to see the difference in color between the clover. Now you can kind of see it there. All these dark strips there, that's all clover. That's all clover. And the light strips are actually clover just pushed down from the tractor. You know, yes, there's a lot of grass in it, but there's plenty of clover in it. You know, for if it's 50% clover, you know, yeah, there's probably 50% grass, but I'm happy with it. Came out really good. I mean, really nice. Nice and green, nice and lush. So you can see the edge there. I didn't do for about 10 feet from the fence. So you can see the difference in colors. There's my food plot for this year, my fall food plot, which next spring will be seeded with clover. And this whole back area will be all clover. I mean, you can't ask for more than this. You really can't. Here's another apple tree that's kind of dying. And we have another one. Somewhere over there. Yeah, there it is. So, it's good to diversify. I mean, clover's in there. Here's this year's fall food plot. Same thing. Next year that'll become the clover to extend this field. There you have it, guys. There you have it. So, good luck. I hope you guys' food plots came out good, and hope you guys got results the same way I did. And remember, anything is better than nothing. You know, you don't need to have a 2 acres, a 3 acre food plot. You know, if you can only make a small little patch in your backyard, go for it. You know, it's nice to see something grow that you made happen. In the meantime, you'll see me shortly. Good luck.